What's going on, peasants? My name is JB and we are back here today with my week 9 video for the UBL D League. This week we are taking on the Slovenia Slowbros, coached by Marlo. Again, I'm very sorry for butchering your name. Stupid American, too lazy to learn things, my bad. But why am I like this? But yeah, this is a pretty bittersweet week for us. Unfortunately, we have no chance of making playoffs. For those of you who've been keeping up with these videos, you know this is been a very rough league for me. This is by far the worst I've ever performed in a league, so kind of hoping to bounce back and maybe play spoiler a little bit and see if I can, you know, show that I at least decent at the game in this league, and maybe prevent someone else from making playoffs because I'm a douche like that. But let's go ahead and get into the matchup. Marlo's team consists of Latios, Razorwinds. Oops, that's my team for him. His team consists. I just woke up. You know, bear with me, please. But his team consists of Infernape, Gliscor, Hydreigon with Z moves, Raikou, Slowbros, Sylveon, Amoonguss, Empoleon, Yanmega with Z moves, Komala, and the Mega Banette. He's been using Mega Banette pretty well. It's been doing a lot of funky, crazy things, so good on him for making the Mega Banette work. Respect. Komala is cool. It can rapid spin. It's a status absorber. Yanmega with Z moves. I mean, speed boost is super annoying. It has decent coverage. It's a cool mon. Empoleon, best defogger. Need I say more? Amoonguss can spore things. That's obnoxious. Sylveon, Wish Pass, can, you know, hit really hard with like Hyper Voice. That's a really annoying move to switch into. Calm on Slowbro is always a threat. Raikou just really fast. Calm on Raikou, always a threat. Hydreigon with Z moves. You saw my my PCL video this past week. I had to play one of those, so you can just sort of get a kill. It's a good nuke. Gliscor, fat, defensive, pivoty, sort of stealth rocker thing. Can like knock and toxic things, that sort of stuff. Infernape, one of the best, just, you know, wall breakers in the game. Can be special, can be physical, nasty plus, Swords Dance, Scarf, Band, Specs, whatever you want to do. It's just incredibly versatile offensively. So let's go ahead and get into the squad we are bringing. First off, we have Southwest, our Latios. Pretty just straightforward set with Psyshock, Draco, Ice Beam, and Thunderbolt. Decided to run just max because, I mean, I needed, like, it's what, this? Like 244 to outspeed Infernape, Scarfape, so I'm just like, I'm not going to get any bulk out of that, so let's just run max speed. Because why not? And yeah, just this combination moves hits the team very hard. Bolt Beam, Dual Stab, just here to do some damage. Next up, we got Ruby Roserade, our Roserade, of course, with Assault Vest. We got Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Dazzling Gleam, and Extra Sensory. We have speed for, I believe, at 119. That is for, I want to say, like, Uninvested Gliscor, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we outspeed Uninvested Gliscor, as well as, like, I mean, there has to be something else, right? Nope, doesn't look like it. I gotta sneeze. I'm falling apart as a human. Someone send help. But yeah, we outspeed Uninvested Gliscor, as well as like just like I guess like a little bit of speed creeping Uninvested Gliscor. So just like a little extra speed for Gliscor there. Let's just go with that. Yeah, just 4 attacks as a Assault Vest. We take its rather well from, you know, stuff like Raikou, Hydreigon, Sylveon. Pretty much anything that's not a Psychic from Slowbro or a boosted Fire Blast from Infernape we can take on very well, and like a Flying EMZ from Yanmega would hurt, of course. But yeah, Dual Stab, Dazzling Gleam to hit the Hydreigon, Extra Sensory is nice for stuff like Amoonguss, and that's pretty much that. It also hits Infernape, so that's cool. Next up we have Reptar, our T-Tar, Mega T-Tar with Stealth Rocks, Earthquake Pursuit, Ice Beam. I decided to go just max fit stuff to, you know, just better help with, you know, stuff like Gliscor, Mega Banette. That was basically my Mega Banette check. It takes fire moves very well from Infernape. So yeah, that's basically the plan there. Rocks, you know, Pursuit, stuff like Volt switching, Volt turning, these 3 things. Gliscor, Hydreigon, Raikou, you know, just Pursuit, trap some things, get some big old damage off, and then just Ice Beam for like Gliscor, and then, you know, Earthquake for the things that Earthquake hits. I am so out of it right now. I'm so very professional, guys. Anyway, next up we have Banded, Reckless, Kick Punch, or Hitmonlee. If I Jump Kick, Poison Jab, Knock Off, and Mach Punch. I'm just trying to do some damage. Like, Hitmonlee is an absolute monster, and I just want to show that off a little bit. Just just do some damage with Reckless High Jump Kick. Banded. Poison Jab for Sylveon, Knockoff just to get rid of items, and Mach Punch to if I need to pick something off a priority. Pretty self-explanatory. Next up we have Goose or Zapdos. Pretty standard, you know, Fizz Def. Zapdos with Rocket Helmet, Defog Roost, HP Ice, and Discharge. You know, just take hits from stuff like Infinite. Discharge is super annoying, so I can paralyze things. They have double para, you know, chances with like Discharge and Static, so you know, just paralyze some things, just be super annoying. And you know, Defog, because you know, Defog. And then last but certainly not least, we have Lazy Boy, our Comfey with Calm Mind, Draining Kiss, HP Fire, and Synthesis. Again, very straightforward set. We're just gonna Calm Mind up. We're gonna get all the recovery in the world, and hopefully, you know, sort of put in some work late game. I really want to get freaking Comfey to work this season because it hasn't really put in any work. But Comfey's pretty cool. But let's go ahead, switch over to that scene because I can at least do that semi-professionally. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into this battle, shall we? Good luck, have fun to my opponent. Go check him out in the description down below. See, I'm getting smart. I'm not gonna try to pronounce the name that I don't know how to pronounce again, but yeah, go check him out. He's a good dude. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into the game. I decided to lead off with Lottie, as I was a pretty good matchup against the things he brought, so I just wanted to do some big old damage to something. You can see he ends up leading off with Greg. I'm old Greg, which is the Infinite. So I'm not too worried about staying in against this thing because I am, of course, Scar, so he's going to be forced to switch out. Not wanting to risk that turn one, so he's going to bring in the the Empoleon. So I decided to fire off Side Shock. It's damage on everything, so I mean, you know, I'll take that little bit of chip on, and a little bit of Skylark on Empoleon. That's going to be a thing from now on. When I say I need some chip damage, I'm going to say I need some Skylark damage. So for those of you who get that reference, congratulations. It's going to be a thing on this channel from now on because I'm me. But I'm going to bring in Zapdos on the Empoleon as he doubles out into the Sylveon. So solid play there, but I think I'm just going to go for Discharge here. He's going to switch out the Sylveon, so he's going to switch 3 turns in a row. So, man, I guess I'm getting some good matchups. I'm not really sure, but definitely force him some switches, so that's always good. But I can fire off Discharge, which is damage on this thing. Again, a little bit of Skylark, just a little bit. He's at around, you know, 75%. So I'm gonna switch out again, seeing what he's wanting to go for. I can bring in my Lazy Boy and just sort of gauge what he might want to do. So he decides to go for a knockoff, which is pretty annoying because, you know, I kind of wanted my leftovers on my Lazy Boy, but I can live with it. So I'm pretty sure I just decided to start commenting up against this thing because why the hell not? Like, I don't really think he'd have Toxic or anything like that. Nope. I'm pretty sure I just bring in Kick Punch. So I'm like, I've had enough of this. I'm just gonna click High Jump Kick and do some big damage, something. So I actually get another play sort of right as he brings in the Empoleon, shows leftovers. So I'm like, all right, it's time to go ahead and click the Banded High Jump Kick. But he does have a Mega Banette, so I'm pretty sure I actually am a smart person and click Knockoff. He goes into no, which is the Gliscor, which is another, you know, switch in. I do click Knockoff, so go me. You can see Banded Knockoff does a lot. Little bit, you know, more than Skylark damage, just that some actual damage. So good job there. So I can bring in Zapdos against the Gliscor as he goes for an Ice Fang. Good play. I unfortunately avoid, but I'm a Fist of Zapdos that wouldn't really have done much to me. I do have Rocky Helmet, so he would have ended up doing a lot of damage to himself. Maybe if he got a freeze, it would have been bad for me, but whatever. I just go for HP Ice as he has a pretty safe switch to Sylveon, and that's not a lot of Skylark, boys. Oh dear God, I have to put Chip Skylark in the thumbnail, don't I? But I'm not gonna want to stand against this thing. I'm bringing Ruby Rose, right? I am a Soul Vest. I don't care about the potential Hyper Voice coming away. He makes a solid play. He goes for Baton Pass. So he'll get a free switch into whatever he wants in against Ruby. And you can bring in Greg, which is the Infinite. Now, I decided to put Dix on Turtles. Oh, no, not yet. I'm like, this dude's special. I'm going to stay in against him. But I decided to bring in Zapdos, make a smart play. As he goes for a U-turn on my Zapdos, which will, of course, you know, just... Oh, get the Static Pair. That's what happened, yeah. So I get the Static Pair on the U-turn, which is exactly why you run Static Zapdos, as he, you know, takes Rocky Helmet Chip as well. So that's a very good turn for me. Static answered my Helmet, Skylark, not bad at all. So he's gonna bring the Sylveon back in against my Goose here. So again, not wanting to stay in against this thing, I decided to make the exact same play back out into Ruby, and it's a male Ruby Razorwind. That's funny for multiple reasons. But he's gonna Baton Pass out again into the this thing, which is the Empoleon, So he's sitting at like nice and full HP, which is no buenarini. But I'm pretty sure I just decided to go for the Giga Drain here because I want to start getting off some damage against the team. I'm tired of these switches. So yeah, we're just gonna go for a Giga Drain, and you can see that does some solid damage. Some solid Skylark there, boys. Yep. Just get these leftovers, and I'm just gonna continue clicking Giga Drain as he decides to switch out. Now I want to take another round of Skylark. So why? Like I'm trying not to say it as I go on, but I keep like needing to say it, I guess. But you can see that Giga Drain ends up doing a ton because I get a crit on the Komala, so that's always cool. We take those. But yeah, Ruby's just kind of sitting here doing her thing. I can fire off a Sludge Bomb. It does, you know, slightly more to this thing, and I get another crit. So that poor Komala got back-to-back crit, which is super unfortunate. So I got a little bit of hacks on my side with the static para on this thing, as well as the, you know, double crit on the Komala. But since I am paired, or since this thing is paired, I decided to just go ahead and go for an extra sensory against the potentially Scarfed Infernape. Turns out it's not Scarf. I get an extra sensory kill too. So decided to put some dicks on turtles there and just leave my Razorwinds in against a Infernape, and it ends up working out. So we take those, and then he brings in the Gliscor. I can go for a Giga Drain. You can see that does a ton of damage. He goes for an Ice Fang, which, I mean, from full won't do a lot. I mean, it does, you know, around half. But hey, we take those. We surviving. And then Ruby can just, you know, finish off this thing as well with another Giga Drain. Ruby Razorwinds doing her thing out here, picking up 3 kills. Where's this been all season, man? Where has this been all season? But yeah, he's gonna bring in the Hama, which ends up being the Mega Banette. So things are getting a little bit spoopy around these parts. So I'm just gonna stay in again, just get a little bit more Skylark damage off with the Giga Drain, I'm pretty sure. Because, you know, why not? Take that Skylark where you can get it. There's the Mega Banette, which, like I said, I'm pretty sure is like one of his kill leaders this season, which is super impressive and very respectable. So yeah, that Shadow Sneak's actually gonna do a ton to me. If I can just Giga Drain off, get, you know, about half Skylark there, and he's get back up to like 74 HP. So I can maybe live another Shadow Sneak as he will go for said Shadow Sneak, and I think it actually does kill me if I'm not mistaken. No, it does not. I live on 7. Ruby Razorwinds gets off another Giga Drain, and unfortunately misses out on the 2-ko. I think that was a roll. I mean, I don't really deserve to get the roll at this point in the game because I've been hacking the crap out of this man. I decided to switch out because I'm a douche, and I can bring in Reptar against the old Mega Banette, as I'm pretty sure he is just gonna go for the next thingy thing. Yeah, he goes for the next sneak, Mega T-Tar, and you can see that's gonna do basically no damage at all. I got hair in my mouth. Alright, it's time to get a haircut, boys. But the Mega Banette's gonna go down to Sandstorm, which is, I guess, okay. Brings in the Empoleon, which we know at this point is 100% leftover, so I'm not too worried about staying in and clicking Earthquake against this thing. I'm Mega T-Tar, even though I'm not invested, I'm still gonna be doing a lot of damage because I'm Mega T-Tar. And as long as I don't get Scald Burn, I'm pretty sure I can just 2-hit KO him with Earthquake, as he actually reveals Liquidation, which you will see does absolutely nothing because Max just have T-Tar. So I can fire off an Earthquake, which I think one shot, no, it does not kill from that range, so whatever. Doesn't really matter. He gets some nice lefties, which is cool. And I am just going to proceed to get Toxic, so that's fine. A lot of speed on this here Empoleon. Actually, I think I'm just running this speed on T-Tar. Yeah, it's more accurate. I'm running this speed on T-Tar, so he just has some speed on this Empoleon, which is always cool. I fire off the second Earthquake, which will finish off the Empoleon. Nice, and the best Defogger, and then all he has left is, I'm pretty sure, the Sylveon? Is that his last mon? I know he has Sylveon left, but is that all he has left? Yeah, all he has left is the Sylveon. I decided rather than, you know, prolonging and trying to get the 6-0, I decided to just let T-Tar take it however was. He actually reveals return, so maybe I don't feel bad about hacking this man out of playoffs, but it is what it is. I mean, you gotta respect the return Sylveon where you can respect the return Sylveon. But, I mean, Hype Beam was right there if you're trying to meme, my guy. But Reptar is, you know, just slowly getting whittled down by this Toxic. I can fire off another Earthquake, as he will go for a Wish, which is just the waste. But yeah, I can just go for Earthquake. You can see it's not going to do enough to KO this stinking thing, unfortunately. So he's sitting at around like 25 HP. I get another crit, which is just hilarious because of me. And he's gonna get the leftovers, and I'm gonna die to the toxic. So Reptar is gonna go down, which is unfortunate. But I can bring in Ruby Rose right now. And since I've seen return, I'm like, alright, I can take a return. But I mean, rocks are up, so that's kind of annoying. I'm at 26 HP. Yikes. But I can go for a Sludge Bomb to see protects. And he's gonna get all that HP back from the Wish. So we might be here for a few more turns, boys. We might be here for a few more turns. He's gonna get all that HP back, just all of it. But and another round of lefties, so he's like basically back at full. So I mean, hey, I'm just gonna go for the Sludge Bomb Skylark, so I can bring in something else and potentially finish this thing off. You can see that does a ton of damage. You guys heard the return, which will finish off Ruby, which is kind of unfortunate. I was kind of hoping I could live that so I could get another kill with Ruby, but it wasn't meant to be. So I can just bring in Old Kick Punch here, which is a Community reference. For those of you who haven't seen Community, you will appreciate that. If you haven't seen Community, go watch Community. It's a great show. But I'm pretty sure I just go for the Bandit Poison Jab as he goes for Protect. Or did I put my dick on a table and go for High Jump Kick because I'm a douche? No, I didn't. I go for Bandit Poison Jab. So unless he has like Quick Attack and he crits me, I think I'm just fine to go ahead and click the nice Poison Jab to finish off the Sylveon. He goes for Double Protect. I get the Poison Jab off, and that will finish the game. So again, where the hell has this team been all season? Like, where have these hacks been? Like, I could have used these to, you know, not be 3-6, but you know, it is what it is. Good game to Marlo, or the coach of the Slowbros, Slovenia Slowbros. So yeah, whatever. Good game to you, my guy. Really appreciate that. Go check him out. Go show him some love in the description. And yeah, that's gonna do it for me in my UBL D-League season. Again, I've said this pretty much after every game at this point in the season. I'm very disappointed in how I performed this season. And you know, hopefully, if there's this D-League season 2, I can come back and maybe not stink up the place. We'll see. But yeah, that was a very rough season for me. But at least we got to end it on a high note and, you know, go out on a win. And that's all I can really ask for after, you know, this season. That was this gigantic just crapshoot of not playing well and not drafting well, which is just, yeah, I'm not happy with that. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for sticking out through this season. I really appreciate you guys, and I will see you all in the next video, whatever that may be. Be sure to like, subscribe, all that nonsense, and I'll see you all. Peace.